Hello and good morning. We are going to jump straight into the game. Alrighty, so we left off in the catacombs, and I cannot remember if we are on floor 2 or floor 3, but we did look up last time where floor 3 was, because I know I had searched all of floor 2 and apparently missed a single square. So we are going to jump into floor 3 and and hopefully get ourselves over to the castle afterwards. So let's see how it goes. Alrighty, so let's see which one we're on. We are on floor 2. Okay, and there's how to get to floor 3. So we really just haven't explored this floor at all. Which we're going to. Let me check something. Okay, go down one level, go up a level. So I don't think we've been to floor 3 at all. But if I remember, I'm trying to remember if the item we're looking for is on this floor or on the other one. So we're just gonna check here, finish this map off, get some good experience. Should be all good. So we're going to go here, and I want to, if you look at the map here, oh, actually all of these are searchable, because these are all the extra rooms. So we'll fight everything in here. All of our spells are still currently active from the last time we played. So we should be good there. So far, we're going to use a ranged attack. And we've been having our casters not do anything because we're strong enough to basically handle any of the monsters that we're currently coming across. So we're just going to keep that up for now until we have to use our magic. It also means that we have good HP for resummoning our wizard wall, or spell points for resummoning our wizard wall and for healing ourselves. So we've got that going for us. It should be pretty simple going forward. Now here is one of those points where we have enemies at a distance that can stay at a distance and continue to use spells on us. So we're going to hit them. Hans has something called the Dragon Horn, which lets him breathe fire. So we're going to do that on the group of sorcerers, and that should just take out that whole group. Oh no, they're out of range. Oh no, I do that every time. It only goes up to 20 feet, and they are at 30. So we have to advance on them in order to do this. So we're just going to advance and melee them down. We'll probably take some damage just because the sheer number of spells that they end up casting on us. Something will get through for some damage. Oh, and apparently we're all stunned. So we have that going for us too. Wow, they're actually succeeding in doing things. Oh, I have to skip my turn. Oh, that's how stun works. So can they stun lock me? Is that something that can happen here? Because that would stink. Good, they just keep casting the same spell. Oh good, and we resisted the hypnotic image, so we should be able to kill them all here. There we go, they're all dead. So they didn't really pose a threat, but they had enough tools to at least hold us back. Oh, and Zophar just took damage because he failed to disarm the chest with a 96% chance. Free Needles is going to cast Flesh Anew. Wherever that is. There it is. So this heals my entire party. In the case of this Wizard Wall, we don't actually care if the Wizard Wall dies, because we'll just summon a new one. So we really only have to worry about our own party, because we can just keep summoning a wall to protect us, which is really, really handy. So I don't need anything in the doors I'm going in right now. I'm just doing this for sake of completing the map. Swordsman, Conjurer, Wolves, and Black Widows. So we are going to just attack through the Swordsman, ranged out the Conjurer, and let everything else come to us. Because Wolves and Black Widows are all melee attackers, we don't have to actually waste our turn advancing. We can let them do that. Okay, so now the Wolves are going to reach us next turn. So if we defend a bunch, and then we use a ranged attack on the Wolves, we will have them on us next turn with hopefully one dead. Actually, we won't kill one because, yeah, he only did 3 points of damage. The bows kind of suck. Let's see here. So we've got one turn here with just the wolves again. Let's go ahead and take those out nice and quick. Alright, 2 wolves, 8 black widows. I didn't want to waste it, but we're just going to kill all the black widows right away. Just so we don't have to deal with them. I would say at this point in the game, the only trouble I have with combat is how long it can take. Which does remind me, because we do have quite a bit of game left, I'm going to go into settings here. Under gameplay, I'm going to set text scroll speed to maximum. And that should make combat significantly faster. And if it's too fast for anything else, I will change it, but I don't think it's going to affect anything that we need to read. Well, we just have a bunch of wizards and stuff right in front of our faces, so we can just slap them. This should be no problem. Oh yeah, that text was perfect. Okay, that combat's already over.
Feeling comfortable in your own shoes. Maybe you're a parent raising a little rock star.
That's
or
hilarious.
A nomad working from anywhere. Allbirds wants you to be comfortable in your actual shoes too.
Hey RCC, how are you today?
So cozy, you might forget you're wearing them. And they're crafted from
let's see, Scarlet Monk's half works. We're going to take out the Ogre Magi first.
Get to know the Wool Runners, Pipers, and
Hans, actually, I want you to fire horn
those
those monks, just in case. Shoot those and defend like normal. Oh my god, that text scroll speed is unreal. So I'll just have to keep an eye on my life to make sure nothing crazy happens. Wait, oh, I did it again. The Scarlet Monks are out of range. I do that every time. Let's see, so they are closing in. We have to wait one more round. Making it glad to be done with my stream week so I can get some rest. That's good to hear. I've just been in such a mood to play Bard's Tale, and I don't want to play it off stream. So I figure if I'm going to play it and I want to play it, I might as well stream. So I feel stuck. But it could be worse. Okay, Hans, this time you're going to use this on the Scarlet Monks the way it's supposed to. And we'll shoot a half orc. There we go. That'll take out most of combat right there. Yeah, we have just the half work left. Wizard Wall is dead, which we expected. That is okay. Ooh, I got a fire mandolin. What is that? Now Hans needs to see this. Inventory. Fire horn, we know that. Fire mandolin, I don't know what it does yet, but it probably does the same thing as the fire horn, I would think. We need to take our wizard wall here and kick it from the party. Take Badger, and then have Badger go ahead and give us another wizard wall. And put that back in the first spot. RCC, which game are you on now? Are you still on Astralibra? I forget which game you were playing last, and if you're going to play all the way through it or not. Bladesmen, Golems, Monks, and Magicians. Oh, we are going to end up... Yeah, we're going to end up hitting those Magicians. I don't want to deal with them. So we're going to... We don't want Friedels to do it. It needs to be Badger Tail with Star Flare on the Magicians. There we go. That should take care of everything. So 2 Bladesmen, 2 Stone. Yeah, so that worked out just fine. And we're going to melee our way through now. There we go, and looking at our hit points, our party is perfect, and the wizard wall has taken a fair amount of damage, which is a-okay. And just a reminder for what I'm doing right now, we are in the catacombs. We are in the 3rd dungeon of the game, getting ready to go to the 4th dungeon of the game. And I am just searching floor 2 completely. I like to finish the map. And then we have floor 3 that is still left. Zombies, goblins, master thieves, and sorcerers. So we really just need to melee through the front. We're going to defend with those 2, and we're going to Star Flare the sorcerers again, because we really don't want magic users hanging around. That's never a good time. Started Shining in the Darkness last night, so I'm doing a different game every night of the week. Astralibra is still on, but it's my Wednesday game. Oh, alright. I see how that works now. I think I mentioned it before. I like Shining in the Darkness quite a bit. We are going to continue Star Flaring those sorcerers because we don't want to get stunned. And honestly, our armor class is so high. Zophar is the only one that really risks getting hit in our party right now. And I don't expect him to really take any damage. So we should be fine just to continue going through and then resummon our wizard wall. Ooh, that was a 24%. Oh, I missed that. Ooh, that really hurt. Mithril plate. Okay. So we have quite a few things to do this time. Alright, Badger, spell list. We need to get that wizard wall up. Where are you? There you are. And free needles. Well, let's put that there. Free needles. We need you to heal the party. Like, a lot. More than that. We just took a silly amount of damage that I was not paying attention to. I was like, oh, we've been so good with these traps and chests, it won't be a problem. And then it just roasted us each for like 60. It's an excellent game. I'm using Grid Cartographer for map management this run, largely to test the system out. So I'm not familiar with Grid Cartographer. Is it a standalone and you still create your own maps? Or does it auto-map the game for you? Detects the movement ahead. We don't have to worry about that. 4 conjurers, 2 wizards, 2 sorcerers, and magicians. So many enemies. Let's take out those... No, we want to take out... Oh, they're all at 20. Hans used an equip on the wizards. So far, defend. Free needles. You need to use your staticky orb on the sorcerers. And Badger, Star Strike, Star Flare on the magicians. And that took care of most of them. And looking at our health, we are fine. So we're going to attack through, defend, and unfortunately have to use more magic because we are getting so many people far away. And they are all dead. 96% this time. Okay, we don't have to worry about it if it's 96%. Oh, these rooms are tiresome. You see 5 spinners, Black Widow, wolves, 2 wizards. Of course we see all of this. You know what? We're gonna see if we can just melee our way through. Poison on the wizard wall, that is absolutely fine. Standalone automapper with editing has Mednafen emulator core support, so games can hook directly into them. That's incredible. I didn't know there was anything like that out there for emulated console games. That is really, really cool. Now, if I could hook that into my physical copy of Shining in the Darkness, that would be even better. Oh, those damn wizards keep summoning undead. What butts? Do I have a 30-foot spell? I do. Alright, we'll do that. We're starting to go through magic more than I'd like, but we keep coming across magic users, and I'm not really getting an option here. So I don't know if you can see it on the map, depending on how large your screen is, but you'll notice some walls are thicker and some are thinner. If it's a thin wall, that means you have not been to the other side of it yet. If it's a thick wall, that means you've completely explored it. Oh, we did get Mithril Plate. I don't think I've put that on yet. I have just normal plate armor. So let's put on Mithril Plate. Brings me to -10. Magicians, Bladesmen will advance. Take out the Magicians first. And take out the Bladesmen. Mithril Axe. Ooh, 8 Jackal wares. Yeah, not sure about that. There's a pro version that supports tabletop and game development, map creation, and management. That's the version I have since it was half price over the holidays. Oh, that is still really cool though. And I really would be surprised if it worked with the physical game. That was more of a joke than anything. For Eye of the Beholder, I think the program is All-Seeing Eye or something like that I used. But I didn't finish that game. That might be one I revisit. Depending on how I feel after finishing this Bard's Tale, I might actually jump into Bard's Tale 2 right away. I'm not 100% on that yet. I'm starting to feel the monotony just a little bit. Yeah, All Seeing Eye, which I thought had Lands of Lore support, but it might be preliminary. That I don't know. I've played Lands of Lore, but I have not. Okay, we have succeeded in getting through the first part here. What is that symbol right there? Oh, that is an anti-magic symbol. It's going to take away all my magic. I do not want that. So we are going to instead... Badger has this useful... I did start the first Lance of Lore. Really enjoyed it. I forget where I stopped and why. I probably had a new shiny game. We're casting Phase Door, which lets us go through a wall. So we're going to go ahead and just fight this group here, because we don't want to lose all of our spells and have to recast those. It doesn't make sense for us to have to do that. So we're just going to skip that room entirely. And if anyone out there preferred when I used slower text speed, please let me know. I have it on the accelerated text speed just so that we are not here all day watching the same combat text over and over and over. Okay, so we are up here. We want to get down here now. So really I just need to go left. That spinner's going to be there. Okay, no, ASC is only for EOB 1 and 2. There's a different version for EOB 3. Okay. So I did find out for this one, kind of like the Eye of Beholder games. Oh, stupid spinners. I did find out that you can carry your party over between games, so I'm probably going to do that unless there's some really specific reason why I wouldn't want to. Let's see. Okay, this is where we want it to be. Let's see, is this the edge? No. This is the edge? One more. Here we go. Alright, that is a trap symbol. We have levitation on, so we do ignore 75% of traps. There's also a tool called Where Are We for bards, for original bards too. 1 through 3, Light and Magic 1 through 5, and Wizardry 1 through 5. I could see that being very, 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 very helpful for those games. Especially Wizardry and Might and Magic. I can tell you that I will never go back to the original Might and Magic games 1 and 2. They are not fun for me. They are just a lesson in tediousness, which honestly isn't too far off from this, but it's basically this, but how do I describe it? 10 times as tedious. There we go. Just 10 times. We need to strike them again, or star flare. There we go. Those ogre magi sitting so far back are a bit of a problem. Oh, they are still a problem. Provides lots of metadata about spells, monsters, items. Oh, that is really, really, really good. Badger, you need to keep up that star flare. Okay, we are down to one of them. And then they keep summoning regular ogres on us. So we're going to see if we can weather the ogre storm and get ourselves up to that mage without having to waste another spell. Which we did. Okay, good. If I ever do M&M 1 through 5, that's going to be the only way I do them outside of console. I mean, if I was to say any recommendations, I would skip 1 and 2. I would probably just look up why you should skip those instead of just taking my word for it, but they're something else. I would imagine it's the same reason a lot of people say skip Wizardry 1 through 5, but there's probably more going on in Wizardry than there is in the first 2 Might and Magics. I had about a day of fun with Might and Magic 1 and then I was like, I'm done. I never need to play this again. Oh my goodness, the number of Magic users that are just right here every time. Oh. I wanted to advance. I made a mistake. Defend, use and equipped. We're just gonna start wiping some things out. And because I have to, and I'm running out of magic, Star Flare. That was a gigantic wall of text. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, we're down to 2 samurai. This is nice and easy. Another fire mandolin. See, this is fine. When it's just melee, I don't mind if they're at different distances because they will all come to me. Only ones I've heard people say totally skip is 4, but honestly I'd say 3 is unimportant because the dungeons were kind of unfulfilling and you come in underpowered even importing your characters. It's interesting because I've never played the first 5 Wizardry games and I've only very briefly poked at 6. But I've watched a lot of 6, 7, and 8 played. Everyone always tells me to skip the early Wizardry games because they're just pure grindy dungeon crawls. But sometimes that's what you're looking for, so that's okay. Granted, I am pretty much never looking for that. I like to have a little bit of story and everything, so this one is kind of an exception for me. But I'm having a good time anyways. And I've had some good people hanging out and chatting, which is always nice. So do you stream Monday through Friday then? I'll say Wiz, at least 1 through 3 and 5, probably the best experienced on consoles. Now, when you say experienced on consoles, are they actually the same as the PC ones? Because I know Wizardry also has Japanese versions, and I think the Saturn version too. I believe there's different versions of Wizardry all over the darn place. And speaking of that, I think Might and Magic 2 has a console version that is actually worth playing. I think it's on the Genesis. I might be remembering wrong, but I thought it was 2. Alright, spell, or trap. Ooh, we have taken quite a bit of damage. Thank you for not hurting me. I appreciate that. So those stairs right there are where we technically need to go, but we are exploring this entire area thoroughly to make sure we don't miss anything, because I feel like the item we need is actually on this floor. I don't remember. We'll advance, and we will try to kill everything. And now we're fighting Rig right now. So for those of you who are familiar with Retro Island Gaming, this is him. He's making a cameo in my game. This is what his back looks like after a few Eldorado slams. They're not. ASCII did severe modifications to game flow when they localized the series of Japanese computers, and that carried over to the NES and other consoles. And then I know Wizardry still technically goes on, because there's a Japanese studio that does the games. I've seen them on Steam. And then I have one of the Wizardry games for PlayStation 2, which also is one of the Japanese spin-offs. That is such a weird series for the way it got handled or is handled or whatever. So, again, we are kind of just watching our hit points to make sure we're not close to death. Because we're just mindlessly killing everything here while we get to the next area. Oh look, I found a dork ring. Oh, Kale's axe, what are you? Warrior, Paladin, Bard, Hunter. Ooh, that is a magical special axe, and that damage is nutty. We'll be switching to that. 410 compared to 722. We'll be switching to that once we get it identified. 100%. That is so good. Oh, I hate Magical Darkness so much. That is something I do love about this game. That they have special sort of like ultra rare drops that you can find. And for such an... Ooh, we are all poisoned. For such an early blobber or dungeon crawl, whatever you prefer, I feel like that is really impressive. Okay, we're actually going to have to heal. Hans, you're actually going to take out the magicians so I don't have to deal with them. And then free needles. Let's get some flesh anew in here, buddy. And then defend. Perfect. So poison's gone, our hit points are good. There's a few studios that do Wizardry games, and yeah, the Gaiden series on Game Boy spun that off into a different trajectory. Most of the original two developers, ASCII and Game Studios, also eventually fragmented into something like 5 different development studios to do new original dungeon crawler JRPG hybrids. There are very few Japanese dungeon crawlers that I enjoy. I really enjoy JRPGs in general, but their version of dungeon crawls I find repetitive and sterile for the most part. Like, they don't seem to have any interest in like a good story or puzzles, and so many of the areas and the way you interact with the dungeons is, to me, purely repetitious. Like, I did Labyrinth of Refrain. I would say the closest Japanese dungeon crawlers that I've enjoyed would be the Etrian Odyssey series. Attack B. Defend, defend, defend. I was just about to ask about the Etrian Odyssey series. Yeah, I would say those have been the best of the Japanese collection, because you have things like Demon's Gaze, Sapphire Wings, or something like that. I mentioned Labyrinth of Refrain, and they actually just came out with a new one that takes place after Labyrinth of Refrain. But like, I don't know. It's very monotonous. And I would also go so far as to say that they're very budget titles, but they're sold closer to full price. I can't... This might be blasphemy for some of you, but so I kind of think very negatively of the Disgaea series if you're a fan of strategy RPGs. I really dislike the fact that we are now on whatever generation number this is, but pretty advanced PCs, PS5, Xbox Series X, And Disgaea is still putting out games that look like they're PlayStation 1. And they're putting them out at full price. And I get it. They're deep and they can be exciting. And it's not always about graphics. Not at all, because obviously as we sit here and play retro. But I just feel like a modern game at full price needs to put in some effort, or it needs to completely embrace a retro style, because I don't feel like Disgaea really has a style other than anime. It doesn't have a very cohesive, good quality art to it anymore, and it could. They just have cheap 3D models now. And that's how I feel about a lot of the dungeon crawlers as well. They just put no effort in. Nothing animates well. What was I doing? We just killed some enemies, and we are dealing with the silly magical darkness. That's right. Thankfully, we can cheat the magical darkness because of our wonderful map. And actually, we want to go back in there because I want that wall checked. So we want to turn left. Yeah. Turn right. Turn right. Perfect. Turn right. Okay, perfect. And then left and 2 spaces, and we should be able to cast our spell. Oh no, it still says magical darkness here. Oh, it just didn't. 2. Okay. Yes, I did it. Okay. I'm decent at figuring my way around those. The first 3 EO games are coming out for Switch PC later this year. I'm curious to see if those will do well because we desperately need a new main entry. I thought they were already out, Bucktooth. Are they not? I'm gonna... I feel like I'm just complaining. Have you seen the prices on the Etrian Odyssey re-releases? They want $40 per game or $80 for all 3. They're like a decade old. They should be $20 each. $50 for all 3. $40 is how much they released at on the 3DS. That's full price. These games are older. They're not getting any upgrades. It's out in June. Okay. But to your point about the Disgaea series, they're not doing a major overhaul of the collection. Yeah. Whites, half-orcs, ogres, magicians. Zophar is actually pretty poisoned here. Oh gosh, and Hans is almost dead. Alright. We are going to need to take care of that. Free needles, you need to cast Flesh anew. And defend. Alright, everyone's back. I think a lot of people agree to your point, though. The collection is definitely priced to fail. Yeah, when they announced it, I got really, really excited. And then I went and checked the prices, and I took them off my list because... Well, I didn't take them off my list, but they'll stay there until there's a sale of some kind. I really don't see the point in spending that much for them. Should be... Yeah, we're right where I thought we were now. And my guess is... we can probably use our light wand. Okay, we are in a hall. And now we are out of those... We're out of the magical darkness. Let's get that back up and running. Okay. We are pretty hurt. I think we're gonna actually go back up and go heal. Because we should have... Oh, that hit us too. Darn it. We should have a pretty easy time just coming back in, since I don't have to explore all of those extra rooms. So let's head back out so that we can heal up. Where is... That is all the way in the bottom left, and we are facing up. Please don't hurt us. Thank you. Please don't hurt us. You punk. Thankfully, I'm pretty decent at my directions in these games. Alright, nice thing is we're actually already in Temple Row, so we can go here to heal. I mean, HD version of Disgaea 1 was scaled, I think, to the D5 engine, but yeah, it's typically been conservative iterations until Disgaea 6, which I think was the first real... Yes, but that's... So Disgaea 6 is when they went to the 3D models. I'm not a fan. Not that my friend is some sort of authority or anything, but she is a huge Disgaea fan and was very displeased with the graphical, air quotes, upgrade. Because she felt like the graphics going to 3D were still worse than the graphics they already had. I always forget where the Mage College is. There it is. So let's identify. Okay, Fire Mandolin. Yeah, it just has the breath attack. Okay, cool. I don't mind having more of that. We need to... Wait. Restore spell points. Yes. I thought I did that. My bad. Let's see here. Just a normal instrument and Kale's Axe. On hit poison. Yes. Oh, we are so going to equip those. Okay, so Kale's Axe, you can have one. And Libby, where's Kale's Axe? Because I've got two. You can have one. Heck yes. So far, you currently have a Mithril Sword. And I think that's as good as you're going to get. So we need to go sell some of this. And then we can also level up. Alright, sell. We're going to keep one Finn's Flute just because I don't know if I'm going to find a use for it. Oh, Shield Staff.
At US Cellular, we think phones are great, but they're not as great for us. So let's find
we'll be putting on that onto one of our guys.
5 days, 5 hours,
oh,
5
I didn't want to sell
Join
that.
US
Oh, well.
Cellular and the phones down
That should be an extra bard
Find out
sword.
more
We'll
at
keep one Black
uscellular.com/find-us.
Sleer. Oh, it's just unlimited songs. Finn's Flute is just armor 2. Interesting. Let's see here. Generally, I like the spin-off games a lot more. Phantom Brave, Makai Kingdom, and haven't even really bothered to catch up past original D2. Yeah, I still have all of those in my PS2 physical collection. I think I liked Makai Kingdom the most out of them. Because you're the... Is that like the Demon Lord stuck in a spell book or something like that? Let's see, inventory. You are going to get a shield staff. Sweet. And head back in and let's sell the normal staff now. Boop. And gone. We also need to stack our arrows. And so far, how are you on it? You have 17 left. That's still really good. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, that's what I thought. I might have to go grab money from the bank here in order to get new spells for these two, but let's find out. I think I just have one level for everybody. Ooh, we are close. What is that? 75k. We're pretty close to another level. Oh, this one is turning out so well. And they actually... Oh, that's right. Because I reset their classes, they have so many levels. Okay, let's get them spells. Free needles. The spell will destroy any illusion fighting the party and any new illusions created. It will also point out any doppelgangers. Vanguard's Bind Blade. Every enemy. Okay, that's good. Up to 30 feet. And Wind Ogre. Create the illusion of an ogre, which will accompany and fight. Okay. Not the best spells in the world. And she just gets the same ones because they're the same class right now. So I don't know if any of you were here when the Doppelganger first showed up. So there is an enemy in this game called Doppelganger. It can mimic one of your characters, and when it does that, it actually joins your party. And you have to figure out which one of your characters is the Doppelganger. Because you'll have two of, say, Hans. And you have to figure out which one is the Doppelganger and which one's the real one and kill it out of your party. It's not terribly difficult, but it is such a cool mechanic that I've never seen done before. And for a game of this age to have a mechanic like that, I'd love it. I think it is so cool. Oh, we don't want to go to the bank. We gotta go one more exit over. Okay. We need to save, and now we need to get all of our spells active. So we need to have YMCA going, which we've got now. We have our Wizard Wall already. I feel like, did you have another one that we do at this point? No, I think it's Free Needles that has them all. Makes all earth within range, even revealing secret doors. That is not the one. Okay, so Free Needles, you have a couple spells that we need. Not invisibility, cat eyes. Will receive perfect night vision, which lasts indefinitely. That's the one. And then we go with Hans. Hans gives us the Traveler's Tune. Free Needles gives us Levitation. And I feel like we're still missing one, but I don't remember what it is. So we're going in without it, whatever it was. Alright, so back in the dungeon, we just need to get to the northeast. Which means I have to go through this. Thank you. I almost always get hit by that, so glad I didn't this time. You can tell I've been here a few times because hit me anyways. Not too much damage. We are absolutely fine. You can tell I've been here enough times that I've memorized where that is. And you're going to see me probably run from more fights. Because that is going to speed things up a little bit. And nothing on this floor is too deadly. We are going to go ahead and phase door here. So we are, where are we? Up here. Perfect, actually. We get to skip the spinner and then come straight down to the hallways that we were just exploring. So we are right back to exactly where we were. So these are the only fights we're going to do, is the fixed fights in the rooms. I don't know if that influences finding the items that we need, so I don't want to risk that, so we're going to keep doing those. So RCC, do you have any, like, I guess it's hard to say something's a Grail game these days since we can just emulate everything, but is there like one game on your list? Oh shoot, I wanted to fight them. Is there like one game on your list where you're like, I really need to play that and I haven't played it yet? How are there traps on both sides of me right now? Didn't I come through here without one of those traps? Please stop hitting me. I have levitation on. You shouldn't be able to. Not this easily. And what about you, Bucktooth? Any particular games that you're playing right now? I can't remember if you're a streamer or not. Ooh, what did I... That's something, some sort of arrow. Ag's arrows. Wow, that damage. 24 to 96. That is unreal. Good question. There's a few, and I started on one of them. Dark Half this past week. It hasn't disappointed. Really amazing. Explain Dark Half to me. The name sounds familiar, but I can't think of what it is. Oh, stupid spinner. I want to go right, thank you. Okay, we know that's the stairs. Dark Half is a Super Famicom game by Enix and West One, the Wonder Boy folks. So is it an action RPG? Gothic horror strategy RPG. Alright, so there is actually a chance that I have not heard of that one, especially if it was Japanese only at the time. I thought it was going to be a PC game, because it sounded vaguely familiar. So yeah, you've got me with that one. I've not heard of that. That sounds awesome. I don't know, well you actually do play some modern stuff. Have you ever played any of the, shoot. My brain has shadows in it. Let's see, PS2 Covenant. Shadow Hearts. Have you played Shadow Hearts or Kodelka? Those are definitely Gothic horror RPGs. And they all came to the US. Let's see. We still have farther south to go. Jeez. There's at least one more whole block of rooms. We're gonna try to get there via spinner. Oh, come Come on. There we go. No. I want... Okay, I want the hallway with no doors. But not this one. I think we got it there. No, gosh darn it. Do we got it? Yes, there we go. You play two sides of a conflict over the course of 6 days. An incarnation of essentially Satan that's risen after 1,000 years, and a reincarnation of a paladin saint that sealed him away. That just sounds amazing. Do you have any, like, are there differences in the story, like choices that you can make? I know there's not a lot of games from that period in time that had that. So I would just be, ooh, that was, wow, that was a big hit. Like, do you get to ultimately side with one side or the other, or do their stories just come together? Stasis chamber ahead. Those who venture ahead should prepare for a long stay. Saved. Welcome to the stasis chamber. Please remain calm. Alright, let's see what happens if I just sit here. My guess is I'm going to have to cast a spell to get out, so I'm just going to. That is pretty funny, though. Phase door. Bloop. And we're out. And we'll give it a quick save again. Ooh! This is a new original enemy. The sudden scream of battle brings your party to a halt. You face one soul sucker. Alright. I don't know if it does magic. We're going to stay where we are for the first round. So, defend, defend. Use the fire horn. Ranged attack. We're going to hit it with the fist. Is it the fist that's the stronger one? Yeah, we're going to hit it with the fist. And Badger is also going to hit it with the fist. Oh my god. Wizard Wall dead. Hans dead. Badger dead. Drained for 198 points. Holy crap. Oh, but we killed it, so that's something. Jeez. And that just leads to the stasis room if we go that way. Oh no. Wait. It's letting us go out of the stasis room. Okay. So we need to go this way. Yeah, okay. So we need to escape and hope this doesn't hit us. Thank you. We definitely need to go heal. I don't have a choice with as many people that are dead. So we're going to head back out, but thankfully it is quick to come back in, as we have seen. We did explore this entire floor, with the exception this area, like this corner. I'm pretty confident we didn't miss anything as far as items. This one is questionable, but I'm going to ignore it for now. You play both sides, and it seems like you'll be able to choose who to side with in the final conflict. I know there's more than 2 endings, though, depending on the things you do. That is great. I really like seeing that in Super Nintendo games. I just remember having my mind blown by how many endings there were in Chrono Trigger and all of the things that you could do in there. I just thought that was incredible.
All she must overcome is all the chaos that unfolded her junior year. From debut author Erica Turner comes and other mistakes.
Oh my gosh, it killed even more people.
Accepting oneself and rising in the face of uncertainty. Listen now on Spotify.
Wow, so much of my party is dead. I don't have enough gold to bring everyone back. Oh no! I should have enough in the bank, I think. Oh my goodness. What a travesty. So the bank is here. And it's not open right now because it's nighttime, so I have to go turn it daytime first. Oh my goodness. What a silly little chore. Alright, let's withdraw all of it. I don't know how much we're going to need, and it's not worth leaving it there to find out. Heal the entire party. Oh, it even resurrects my wizard wall. Interesting. Let's see here. Okay, we're back to all the proper setup there. Let's get our spell points back. I don't think we have anything to identify. Yeah, we don't. But when playing the dark side, you go around Rukyu. You go around to towns draining souls from everybody you see and fighting and recruiting monsters and paladins both, and with the heroic side you get equipment treasure and you get information from people still alive. But when you run across decimated towns, you can salvage the dead to store up hope for the world being saved or what have you. That sounds great. It makes me think a little bit of ActRaiser. I'm sure it plays 100% different. But the idea of like collecting the souls and stopping the darkness and that sort of thing. Well, let's sell the little bit of extra loot that we got in that very short run into the dungeon. And then we'll get all our spells back on and jump back in. Gauntlets. Gone. Wait. Sell. Sorry, there we go. Gauntlets. And that was the only thing, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the only thing. Okay, well. Alrighty. Let's get all our spells on again. YMCA, where are you? And you know what? I think I remembered. She does have another spell that's stronger than YMCA now. Yeah, there's some difference. You're also up against daily doomsday clocks on both sides, so you cannot just explore. Very cool. Have you played Valkyrie Profile? Causes and effects. Oh, here it is. Wait, no, that's the one I just did. Okay, no, that is her strongest spell. Never mind. So, Free Needles. We need you to give us a couple spells. We need Cat's Eye. Thank you. And I don't think you have any other higher level stuff that works for everyone indefinitely. Ooh, wait. Regeneration revives all the hit points. I wonder if they're being... Oh, Major Levitation. Ooh. I didn't realize I had major. See, those are all persistent. They will last forever until they are dispelled by something. Okay, our AC is back to where it should be. We've got the secret doors, and oh, that's what we're looking for. We've got one that shows us secret doors as well. Well, that does. Never mind. I'm silly. Alright, let's do this again. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There's such a low chance of that. Why do you keep doing this to me, game? Why? Oh, how frustrating. Alright, we get to go to a floor that we haven't been to before, so that's good. I couldn't get totally into Valkyrie profile, but yeah, the system is similar, but also not, since you can extend the clock with random encounters, but part of Ryugyu's whole thing with draining souls is to extend the daily clock. Yeah, Valkyrie profile never did anything for me either, but it's popular enough that I have a bunch of friends who really loved it. I think I sold my copy of it because it was worth a silly amount. Okay, so we should be on the other side of the spinner, I think. Not quite. We need to... There we go. Darn wild rigs, stop that. We don't want to fight you in your silly boxer shorts. Alright, we just need to see which one of these has the exit. There's another one over. And it's the one with the spinner, so we don't have to take damage to do it. Yay, we did it real easy. Oh, what is this bullcrap? Attack, 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 cast spells. Star flare on the conjurers. Down to one conjurer. We should be good there. Won't be able to hit them because I accidentally attacked instead of advanced. And crush him. Perfect. I would someday probably like to revisit every single PS1 RPG that I own. Like, I never finished Xenogears, never finished Legend of Dragoon. Shadow Madness is just goofy and weird, and I feel like no one remembers the game exists. So there's like a lot that I'd really like to go back to someday. And there's, before I go to bed, you want to know my dungeon crawler blasphemy? Yes, please. Tell me which one you hate. Also, I don't think I could be paid enough money to ever revisit Legend of Dragoon. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's funny. Alright, we are finally on the third floor of the catacombs. Oh, this is going so much slower than I expected. Big stretch. All right, let's see. Well, we don't have any information on this entire floor, so we're just going to go for it. We're going to wing it. I've never extracted any pleasure out of trying to play Dungeon Master, and I've given it more than 2 tries. I have never played it. So when it comes to a lot of PC RPGs, I was very, very limited until maybe the Baldur's Gate era, maybe a little bit later than that. So I don't have a lot of experience with them. So Dungeon Master, my only experience with it is watching Rig play it. Rig did play one, though, from, I think, Super Nintendo, where everything was represented by, like, a card. It almost looked like tarot cards. Not Ogre Battle. This was a dungeon crawler. Yes, Arcana. That looked so cool. I thought that was really, really, really neat. Ooh, Mithril Bracers. Shield gloves. What do you do, Mithril Bracers? Where are you? Oh, I can't use you. Rogue, Conjurer. Oh, well, let's get Badger, because she really needs some extra defense. There we go. Yeah, that just gets rid of ropes. That's more than okay. It's an interesting game, especially being out in the Super Nintendo's first year. Cool that they gave that one a gamble. So, it's probably a game I saw and just never actually got around to trying. I don't know how I would have missed that. I feel like it would have been something I would have loved at that time. I also see that Klutz Lament made his way into chat today. If you can hear me, Klutz, hello. Oh, wait. We're fighting 69 whites. Alright. 69 rigs have attacked the party. And we'll set them all on fire. Bye. Oh, that's so funny. Ooh, a shield. Ooh. Yes, please. I think you can be... Yeah. Negative 12 AC. So good. One of the guides I was reading was talking about how they basically farm until they get everyone with those rings and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to spend time farming. I didn't even want to look at the walkthrough, but I was so stuck. And this game gives you no information. Oh, come on. Skeleton, die. Thank you. Advance. Advance. There we go. And dead. Perfect. Hans, use an item. Firehorn, the thieves. Boom. Oh, you know what, RCC? I think the series I would like to replay most is actually probably Suikoden 1 and 2. I adore those games, but I haven't played them around since... I haven't really played them since release. Or even Vandal Hearts. Oh, Vandal Hearts is so good. Oh, this is a neat song. What is this from? Doesn't say. It's got some good horns going. 99 skeletons. Goodbye, skeletons. With the increased text speed, that is so satisfying. Let's see, use fire horns, sorcerers. Easy peasy. Another shield ring. Yes, thank you. Wait. Oh, I clicked on the wrong person. Oop. -13. Alright, we've got those werewolves dead. We're getting tons of money, but we're not... Oh, this dungeon layout, for some reason I really don't mind it. Please don't hurt us. You know what? No. I just saved. I don't want to deal with that damage. No. Oh, come on! You suck. Whatever. Stupid traps. Bull crap. My levitation not helping us at all. Oh, darn wizards. Yeah, we'll star flare them.
Aaliyah is determined to come back senior year faster, wiser, and prove to everyone and herself that she's more than all she must
Okay, good.
overcome
We don't have to deal with them
has
anymore.
unfolded her junior year.
I like the first couple of Suikoden games. I even really like the third game, even if people are kind of divided on it. It's 4 and 5 I don't click with. I am definitely one of the people that doesn't like Suikoden 3. When I did pick that up, I had such a difficult time playing it and staying interested because you had the split storylines and you kept going through the same areas over and over again. It didn't really do anything for me. I have 4 and 5, but I've actually never played them. I've heard 4 is really bad or just not as good, I guess. But I've heard a lot of people tell me that 5 was really good. Did you play the DS games, Suikoden Tier, Chris? And I'm assuming you know about the spiritual successor that's coming out. It's like Star something. But there's a spiritual successor to the Suikoden series coming out that just looks astonishingly good. I think the demo's out now, actually. Oh, Bucktooth disappeared at some point, didn't he? Oh. My big problem with 5 is that it takes forever to get going, and I just didn't have the patience. I can understand that. Ayuden Chronicles. That's definitely the one. I think there's another game I'm thinking of too, and the one, yeah, there is. The one I'm thinking of is the one that's more like probably Chrono Trigger. It's not Chained Echoes. I have to look now. I have to see which one it is. Give me just a moment. I'm in my list. Sea of Stars. Sea of Stars looks just phenomenal. Just absolutely amazing. I really cannot gush about Sea of Stars more. Did you ever, another strategy game way back when, did you ever play Brigandine? I know that got a newer one. It's been on my wish list for a long time. I don't know if I'll ever actually get it or not. Oh, there's a doppelganger. I don't have a spot in my party though, so I don't know if it can sneak its way in. How do I want to do this? Kill the whites. One magician, we should be fine, but we'll shoot it. Okay, so only thing that's left is the doppelganger. Okay, cool. So the doppelganger couldn't enter our party because we have a maximum party. I am okay with that. Brigandine was a game I wanted to play, but when I finally did, the mechanics were a little too overwhelming. Yeah, I can get that. Brigandine was a game I was super excited to play, and I did end up putting a lot of time into it because one of my favorite games that I can't really call a favorite anymore because it's been so long since I've played it, Dragon Force on the Saturn. I loved Dragon Force so much, and I didn't have access to the game or a Saturn as a kid, so Brigandine was the closest I could get. There we go. Made that a quick one. Used some charges on our fire horn since we have multiple replacements for it. Okay, good. Jackal wares have moved up, so we can also use the fire horn on them. Over on my PlayStation 5, I am finishing, I'm about halfway through Greedfall, which is a pretty good action RPG. I think it has a very, very strong story. I think combat's a little boring, but the story is good enough that I have stayed completely interested the whole time. I'm also like halfway into Tales of Arise and Yakuza 7. I'm that girl who starts like every game she can and then never finishes them, or finishes them like a year or two later. Oh, look at those beautiful ACs. Ooh, 7. Whoa. Ooh, 7 blue dragons. Oh my goodness. They're really easy to kill, but they're far away. This might be a bit... I think they have to move closer to actually hit me with their breath, so I think we'll be okay for a round. So far, defend. What spell do I have that goes 60? Mind Blade goes 60. It does half damage though. Wait. Each, excuse me, each and every enemy? Okay. Didn't know that it hit everybody. Yeah, just go ahead and rock the whole thing. Everything's dead. Oh, okay, dragons aren't dead. Wow. Didn't expect them to survive. Well, I'm not taking any chances, so we will lay in with some big spells again. One left. 20. Hans took 61, and it's dead now. Grateful is when I barely got into the second act on. I'll have to come back to it. I like how Spiders keeps getting better at the whole thing of making video games, even though they're still sometimes awkward. Yeah, they just came out with Steel Rising not too long ago. I picked it up 2 days ago, and unfortunately I didn't click with it, so I did refund it. But that's their French Revolution Souls-like. I thought it was just a little awkward in the controls, and I'm not the best at Souls games, but I wanted to give it a try because I like their other games. And I agree, they've made really good advancements with each of their releases. They kind of feel like the same people that do Risen or Arcania, where they're not a high budget studio at all, but they try. And I appreciate that. I didn't think Technomancer was too bad. Didn't finish it though. Oh. All of a sudden my map is gone. Oh, that teleported me somewhere. Oh, I'm not even on the map anymore. Oh no. Wow, this is a big fight. Defend, use fire horn. I can't, oh yeah, no, we can use the fire horn on the jackal wares. That'll work just fine. And you need to hit with that. Defend. That should work. Speaking of games that were too difficult to kind of understand or get into, that's how I feel about Avedon and GeneForge and all of that company's games. Something about them, I want to play them, I want to understand them, but they feel tedious. And because of the tiny graphics, I have so much trouble playing them. Oh, that worked out so well. That was so satisfying. There we go. More arrows. I will take more of those ones. Where on this map are we? So I don't know if it's going to fill in our map later, so that's why you see me making those funny shapes. Deck 13 has a lot of the same qualities, even though they could be real all over the place before the surge. Venetica was an entertaining mess. Blood Knights was totally broken outside of consoles. Lords of the Fallen was a whole bunch of ideas at odds with each other. And then the Surge games are both really good. Yeah, I do like the 2 Surge games. I'm not very good at them, but I like them. I bought Lords of the Fallen when it came out because I was really into the Souls stuff at that time, and I thought it was terrible. And now they have Lords of the Fallen 2 coming out, which has some decent hype behind it. I feel like I'm headed all in the... like I'm not retreading here. So we should be good. So, okay, Wizard Wall's dead. That's fine. Zophar has gone nuts. Turning him insane. Oh, I wish I wish he was around right now so I could show him that. That's so funny. Ooh, I've gone crazy. Yeah, CI's handling it themselves since Deck 13 is working on a post-apocalyptic fantasy action RPG that I can't remember the name of. I'm not sure which one that would be either. Let's see, also Deck 13 is putting a lot more resources into indie publishing these days as well. They put out Crosscode and Chained Echoes, both of which I think are fantastic, and I own both of them. Because I know you played Chained Echoes, and we talked about it. I think I got halfway through Crosscode before something else caught my attention. Alright, note to self, dragons can cast from that far back. I'm down to 13 and so far is at 2. Very tough fight. Nicely done. Sorry for the congestion today. I don't know where it came from. We are going so blind right now. Oh, the new Deck 13 is called Atlas Fallen, which might have a bit of Monster Hunter stuff. Okay. Rise from the dust and glide the sands of a timeless land filled with ancient dangers, mysteries, and fragments of the past. Hunt legendary monsters with powerful sand-infused weapons and abilities and spectacular superpowered combat. Based off that description by itself, it does sound Monster Hunter-esque. Okay, so how do I get out of this area? Oh my god. No, I don't want to fight you. Sure. Oh, that was a ton of experience in gold. That was worth it. Oh! I just teleported again. Oh, and now... You cannot... No. Oh, is that an anti-magic field? Travelers disoriented. Yes, it was an anti-magic field. Okay. So... we need to cast YMCA again. It didn't let us. So it's going to be safer to try moving and using our light wand. Okay. So we are running out of magic. Wait, did you not let me cast it again? It let me do... What a frustrating room. Oh my god, this dungeon. This dungeon sucks so bad. I hate it. I hate it so much. Ugh. Can I use my spell now? Yes. Okay. Where's Cat's Eye? Oh my gosh. All right. This is probably going about as well as it... Oh, wait. Ooh, something new. Before you lies the ancient burial chamber of King Aeldrak, now creature of darkness. Now, mortal men, I will drink of your souls, he hisses. You face death itself in the form of a specter. We're actually at a boss. I wonder how quickly we can kill it. I need to save some magic. And it's dead. It killed the wizard wall, but we killed it. Spectre gropes at the wizard wall. It hits for 6... Oh my god, it groped for 69. The Spectre groped the wall for 69 points of damage. And then we kill it. So that works out. Oh my goodness. I has been added to the party inventory. Oh, I could have been who's Roscoe? Roscoe can tell me more. I didn't know I had the ability to identify. I've been leaving the... Oh, that's... I need to pay attention, I guess. Well. Oh, there's stairs. Yes! Yay! It also just took us straight out. Yes! Oh, what a nice game. Alright, we are getting out of here. Okay, I've got a nap, but I'll be lurking. Alright, RCC, thanks for hanging out and chatting. I appreciate that. I like having people to talk to. Sleep well. Wait a second. Where did my... Oh, it took all my spells away again. Stupid... Taking my spells away, bullcrap. Alright, let's see. Of course, it hit me. Oh, because I thought I cast Levitation. I accidentally cast Greater Revelation. I think you can see my error. I am foolish. There we go. Oh, I'm so silly. Alrighty, we got one more trap to walk over and we are out of the dungeon. And of course it hit. Every time. What is the point of levitation if I get hit by every single trap? Is this Roscoe? It is. Oh, I thought it said Roscoe would tell me what the eye was for. I guess not. Interesting. I know it said Roscoe could tell us more, but I guess he can't. Advancement. Mind Warp. The spell will make a member of your party go totally insane. Useful for possessions. And summons a red dragon. Okay. What level are these two? One more level and they can become wizards, I think. Sell all of our extra crud. No, we're not selling the eye. I know that's an item we need. You dastardly game. Alright, let's save to the castle. Alright, thank you everyone for being here today. We have finished the catacombs, and the next time we start up, we can go to the castle, which is super exciting. We are going to be ending here, and I would like to raid out to somebody. So if you'd like to hang out for a little bit and let me find somebody for us to go view, I would really appreciate that. So let's see who we've got on to. Oh, we're going straight over to DC. DC is a fantastic streamer, and he should be on for quite a while. He's playing Zork 2 with Joe. So we're going to go right into that. So I hope you had a fun time, and I hope you enjoy watching DC. Thank you again, everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.
You're now in